everyone, welcome back to my channel Cross Stitcher AK. I'm actually recording the second part because it was enough, I'd say 1.5 hours in the first part of my WIP parade. So the second one I'll do with the WIPs, the ones that I haven't stitched this year or in that period when I was away from YouTube. So anyways, I will start with some dimensions kits, and the first one is Dimensions Gold Collection. I will try to do the same thing like in another video where I put a number on it, and I'll be continuing with the numbers like from 17. Well, this one is 18 already, so from 18 and forward, like because I found a good way to write down the name and like how it's called, and who's designer and the number of my project, the one that I'm stitching, well, sort of. So anyways, it will be the same thing, so every time I'm changing WIP, so just if you're just listening, so I'd say just look at screen, because it will be written what's in it and what kind of design. So I'm starting with Dimensions Gold Collection, those 3 horses, them lovely horses though, and I would like to stitch them. This was US make kit, so threads are thinner and they are really old. Don't really remember what year was this one make, like I don't know, it was 1990 something, but I'm not sure, I don't remember, and my all previews now and everything going in the places. I'm still cleaning because I didn't do second part of a video, so whenever I finish all that, I'm gonna be sorting out, so for the next videos probably I'll have all the previews. I didn't stitch much. It's if you see here those horses, yeah, so I have done only 367 stitches, and I'm not sure that I have those stitches entered, so I'll check. No, I don't have them entered here, so I have done some. I'm not sure when I did it, maybe when I was editing video or something like that. I just sat down and I did it, so I will be entering everything whenever I come back to this project, and I will have to recount everything again here, because I'm not sure if that's the right way, because I was thinking to get to the middle, but then I figured that from the middle here, like on the side middle, I still have a bit of full stitches. So for me, full stitch is much better to start from the bottom, because well, the half stitches, they're going up anyways. So I'll see how it goes. I'm probably gonna change this frame as well, because of being like this, and it's not really straight. Well, maybe it's not bad stretching. And by the way, the side stretchers as well, I have new ones made for myself, and I'll be changing everything whenever I come back to this one. So this is the whipped one that I really like, and it was stitched from stash, I think so. I have 2 of them kits, and both of them are US make. So I don't know, oopsie daisy, probably I'm gonna be selling the second one. I'm not sure yet, because I have to sort it out first, all my stash and everything again. I do like that. I kind of get inspiration from all the sorting, like whips and kits and whatever I have there, the fabrics and threads as well. So I will be coming back to this one because it looks a bit easy. It's 14 count beige Ada, and it's actually easy. Go few parts, like, you know, where you stitch only one color, you just keep going and going, like, you know. So I'll be using my made pins as well for that, for counting, because There is even more black going around here, and I have no idea how many I did in here, so I will have to count again everything and then just keep stitching. I don't know why I started from the left side, because I'm always saying that it's better to start from the right side, but now here I'm starting from the left. I don't know, just don't ask. Sometimes I have those days when I don't even know what I'm doing. So anyways, this is number 18, and I'll be writing down all the titles and designers and everything like on the screen for you while I'll be editing the video. So next one, now this is dimensions as well. The WIP, the one that I showed probably earlier this year or maybe last year, I'm not sure. Last year definitely showed because I had all my dimensions kits in one video until I was kind of a shutdown, like, you know, saying that I'm copying someone. But I know the half year passed already since that video, and I think so that I still have to show all the WIP, so I'm including into this WIP parade, even though that I didn't stitch anything on this one since then. So this is Dimensions Ocean. I'm stitching from leftovers because the original kit's organizer with thread is gone already to my main organization, the one I showed at the end of a previous video. I'm recording video now while another one is uploading, so all those videos will be one after another. So this is easy one. I'm not even marking anything on the chart. I don't have XSD file, so I tried while it's between the games, so I'll try to stitch this one just for just to finish it, because it was in a box and it's cool and it's summer now. So I said I'm gonna do this one in between all those games and projects. It's easy to take, like, you know, and stitch like a couple hundred stitches, just, you know, because I don't have to mark anywhere or anything like that. And I stopped writing all the statistics of my stitchings. That all I have is Cross Stitch Saga. So if I have that file in the Cross Stitch Saga, so I'm stitching from it, and I have that statistics, all those numbers. But this one is not in there, so I'm stitching just the way it is. And this one going downstairs there now today, because maybe later on I will stitch. I know it's a little bit late, it's like 7 o'clock already, and I think that I'll finish all the recordings by 9, so I hope that I'll be stitching a few stitches in that one as well. And these are bobbins as well, the leftovers. I had some leftovers, the ones that are shorter than usual, so I used to keep them on the bobbins. So I want to use them as much as I can. The rest of them I'm gonna put in the needles or in another projects that I would have, how to say, clear bobbins, and I wouldn't have them lying around everywhere, because I did find one bobbin on the floor when I moved my desk. So obviously either from this project, either from some other, like, I don't know. So I'll be getting rid of all those small projects, the ones that I don't have Cross Stitch Saga. So yeah, this is Dimensions Ocean, and let's move to another one. There is one project, one that I don't really remember who's designer, but I think this is Mia Stitch, Mia X Stitch now, I think so, that's how she's called herself. So this has been started like when I did 10 starts back in 2017 or 18, I don't know, probably 17. So, and I didn't do anything to it, but I'm thinking to come back and stitch it, because I got my Cross Stitch Saga file from designer herself. So this was a gift from a friend, former friend, and I got the saga. And when I got the saga, I actually didn't even mark anything. I actually loaded right now into the app, and just to show how it looks like. So I don't remember where all the threads and everything. Probably I put everything away. So I was thinking to do restart of that and stitch from Saga everything, but then I said why not just to mark whatever I have done and stitch like, you know, from this one. So anyways, this is independent designer from VK, uh, VK, 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 yeah, and she has loads of charts, and I do have a lot as well bought, and everything is sort of in half stitches and so on, and she does some designs for Panna, I think so, so yeah, like she's well known, and yeah, Mia Stitch, I think so. So she's well known, and her designs are pretty much easy, but this one has loads of blends and a lot of half stitches, but like all those blends and so on, and a lot of back stitch as well. So I'll see how it goes. It looks cool. I like the feather and the housey there, and it's really like a summer time stitching. So I don't know. So I'll see when I come back to Saga file, and I'll check everything and mark everything whatever stitched. So then I see, and whenever I come back to this project, I'll definitely gonna be recording videos and showing you either progress, either finished piece. But this is one second last piece, the one that is in a frame. So it's easy for me to show. The rest of them will be either really big, the ones that I've taken out from Q snaps, either the ones in the hoops, either the ones that in the boxes put away for better times. So Mia, and it's my C, I think so, that's how it's called, design. So whenever I come back to it, or I will be editing video, I will definitely write down who's the designer and how it's called and everything. The last one in the frame is Panna, my dragon cushion, and it looks like this. A lovely design. I'll push away from the lamp that you could see. Lovely design, and I have done not much in there. Let me see, straight away I'll show. 3.18%. I'm already tired from recording, so I'm just talking, I don't know what. So anyways, 23,000 stitches in this one, and it comes in a kit, only threads and the fabric, but there was no back fabric for this cushion. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, and this is kind of I don't know, set off, like, you know, not to stitch, because even if I finish, I don't know what's gonna be like with it. So definitely not gonna be framed, because it's 11th count or 9th count, I'd say. I'm not even sure. I'll check. It's supposed to be written here somewhere. No, it's written 14, but I'm not sure which count is that. It looks like 11 count, and stitching with 4 threads in there. So, and threads are actually really short, so you do a few stitches, and here you have to change again. But yeah, well, I did few stitches. It's let me see, it's like 753 stitches in this one. So it's nice, and I left just a little bit on the bottom, because I didn't know how is much left for sides, you know, from Panna. Probably 5 centimeters anyway, but I left just a little bit. Well, it's enough for me anyway. For it's gonna be so like, no sewing and everything, so it's definitely gonna be sorted with another fabric there as well. And this cushion has a dragon, because my kiddo is dragon by Chinese horoscope, so it means I needed some dragon cushion, and it's like started ages ago. I started in 2020. That was like last year in February, I think so. Yeah, in February I started. I haven't stitched since then. So as well, whenever I'm gonna get back to you, so it's gonna be really easy project. And I'm stitching everything with the main kit, just using Saga for marking the places, because the Panna has a bad quality of paper, which one reflects, like, reflections on like from light and everything, which is actually very bad for eyes. So it means I'm stitching from Saga and keeping the main chart away from the light. So I just need to check the main original chart for any mistakes, if there are any mistakes in the XSD file. So I'll be writing down the code, not the code, like, the title of it, and design, like what's design, what make is that, and probably that will be it with the WIPs, the ones that in frames. So see you in a sec with another one. And dimensions. Again, dimensions. What's with that? That's the chart. I won't show that. That's the threads. I didn't put into how it's called, in a plait, because I don't have written anything yet, and I stitched only few stitches because I decided that I don't really like these, well, this small is kind of okay, these hoops. So that's the organizer, sort of. That's Spread the Joy design. That's one of the new ones, actually. It's 2017, so, well, 4 years, but still it's sort of a new one, and that's the progress in that. So what's going on with this one now? This one is as well forgotten, because I don't have cross stitch Saga, and it seems like a lot of going on in it. I mean, like, I need to change threads now and then and so on, and I was waiting for my new stand. It was I bought the Porcelock stand from LBC, and I still didn't stitch it. So I've started just 2 threads, like, and everything, and I still didn't stitch it, and I don't think so that I will this year. But who knows? I usually take something and unexpected and I'm stitching. So Spread the Joy, it's lovely. It's hope, love, and joy written over there, and there is a little bird and a snowman, some trees and everything. It's just a few stitches and it's a tree. So it looks cool, and who knows, maybe I'll stitch. So it's still in the frame, and those dogs are actually annoying me. I don't know if you hear them in the video, but they definitely annoying, barking out the back. They're probably some cat or something there. Anyways, so that's my progress. So I'll be putting that on a Porcelock as well whenever I'm gonna come back to this, and I'll be stitching that in between the games because I don't have a cross stitch Saga, and I'm not willing to count any stitches, like, write down them and whatever. So this is without the XSD file for now. Well, I actually didn't even check, maybe there is one already, but I just didn't bother because I have a chart here, and this is anyways original kit, and I didn't even mark anything on the chart. I usually write the numbers here from 1 to 13, and I stitch just like this. So that's my new, I could say new, like, project, because it's barely anything. It's so totally fully kitted, like. So I'll be stitching that one as well from leftovers, so whenever I'll go back to those small pieces, I'll be bringing Porcelock stand downstairs, and I'll be stitching on this, so on that one, sorry. So yeah, again, dimensions. Probably I'm gonna keep Spread the Joy and this set of ornaments from dimensions in one box. So I'll put the label straight away, and I'll keep them in a box because they have hoops, with the hoops and everything, and for me it will be easy to find them too. I don't know, I'll see how it goes, because I tried in a file and it didn't work for me. So let's go with this one. Now I have some of them finished already. I'm stitching from original chart, but probably I got Saga already by this time. So there are 4 of them, and in 4 of those ornaments there are the same colors except for 1. So I have the same organizer, and I have a list of all those threads in written on a separate paper, which one I will have to find because I have no idea where it is. And I'll be stitching from one organizer, so I'm still stitching from the same first kit, and I just add on few threads which ones were in the needles from another kits, like snow globe, Santa snow globe stocking. So I put here as well few, and I don't think so that I will need that many, and I'll be stitching from leftover. So these are going in a different box, and I'll be just putting away there now. That wouldn't be in the way. So that's the progress, and that's the magnet, the one, the needle minder, the one I made myself, Oreo. I don't know if you can see. So it's from polymer clay, and I'm stitching on this tulle, that's how it's called, well, tutu something, and I'm stitching in I put in Norge hoops. So here I can just, you know, stretch it, but there is no need to stretch that much. Just that's all I needed just for holding. So I'll be using a Poslock frame floor stand for this one as well. And whenever I'll be stitching it, I'll just bring the stand downstairs, because well, the big projects the stand wouldn't hold. For the small ones, they're cool, like really good, and you can push over, like, you know, and just stitch like Q snaps. Well, Q snaps wouldn't want to hold because probably I would need a bigger screws there and everything, but for hoops, very good. So I ordered some wooden hoops from China with love, so I hope they're gonna come to me soon enough, and I'll be putting in the wooden hoops this tutu fabric, and just stitch over the plastic fabric and stitch on it like that. So I won't have to hold, because that's, I say, the problem is for me for finishing all these small things. So I don't like holding them. So whenever I stitch with 2 hands, it's no problem. It's going really fast. So this one is easy as well. One of them I actually finished like in 2 days or something, because it's still a good bit of stitches in it. So I don't know if I have here in my cross stitch saga. No, I don't think so that I have, but I definitely found somewhere online some of them snow globe ornaments, and I'll be stitching them. Them are very nice, but they are really big. So I have another one kit planned for this year to stitch. So that one can be used on the cross stitch frame. So I can use those bad frames, the ones that I wanted to burn. I can use those for these designs from Dimensions on the plastic canvas. So that will be it. Really wrinkly piece, but I have to show it's I have to move Q snaps already on the other side, so I decided that I'll not gonna iron or anything like that, because I have to wash, like, if I want to iron. So I just decided that I'm gonna show you like this. I didn't show this one like in a really long time, no, but I did stitch it. So this is a tree skirt, and I'll write down everything on the screen as well. So that's how it's gonna look like. It's supposed to be on a white color, but I'm stitching on a 14 count ivory. And now I'll tell you exactly what I have done with it. Now, this year I stitched only 2 days, and I have I had like 35% done, so I had this part, the main part out front, and I had here the ribbon and a little bit here greenery started. Then I had or maybe I had a blue, something like that. I had those, I think so, done. So I did all the greenery around and that ribbon over there. So I stitched 2,647 stitches in 2 days, and that was in May. So that was probably as well for one of the games. I don't know which one now, but yeah, in May I stitched this, and there was WIP parade, and a challenge in a group, so I had to move something, the one that I have started. So I actually did stitch this one. Very happy with the outcome, and all that square backstitch doesn't bother me at all. I'm gonna be stitching more. Probably I'm gonna go like to another side, and I'm just gonna finish in that side, so it will be easier for me. So then I just roll everything and I see how much I have to cut off fabric, because definitely I'll be cutting off the fabric. I'm not gonna be keeping all that piece, because round out of it is not gonna come out anyways. Or maybe, who knows. But I don't think so that it's gonna be around. Well, loads of fabric here, but and that's from Dimensions, I think so, kit, or maybe not, I don't know. But anyways, I have done like over 46%, I think so. 43, sorry, 43%. And if I go back to my plan where I wanted to finish that like last year, and I put away in June as well, so I would actually have by the end of the year done, because it's going easy. It just I don't have frame that big, you know, to put in, and I'm stitching on a Q-snap, so I have to move the Q-snaps once in a while. So probably I'll be putting a different way the Q-snap now that I would have more space to stitch, and I'll be waiting for another game where I need more stitches done, because it's easy as well. So I can stitch and get more stitch count. So that's that. Luca-S cherries. You can actually kill me now. I have no idea where I put preview. So I have everything else in the box. I have a chart here as well, which one I'm gonna put in my folder. But the thing is that where the preview, I have no idea. So I know I'm bad with all those stuff, but well, you can already see. This one is done halfway. But why I'm saying halfway, because I'm stitching this one on linen, 32 count. I've started this one stitching on another linen, and obviously because of the same shop, again, it was a different count of a fabric. I started stitching, made a few stitches, and I see that those stitches are too big. So obviously that was 28 count Cashel and not Belfast. So now here I'm stitching finally on Belfast from a different shop where the count is actually right. And I have a half stitches changed, well, some stitches changed into half stitches on this one. So I have like on this side over here, you wouldn't even see those. So they are half stitches, and around the cherries here, half stitches, and cherries themselves and the leaves and those thingies, they are all in full stitches. Why did I do that? I didn't stitch this one in a long time. Now I have 56% altogether done, and I didn't stitch this year at all. I put away, but the thing is that This one is going really easy because it's linen, and I do like with stitching on linen, so I put in a big frame. I still have one spare frame, the one I took out my 12 beauties, and I'm gonna be putting back this one in that frame instead of a 12 beauties. So and this one will be stitched whatsoever, because I have ta-da, another one. So this is now 18 count white Ada. The one was from kit, and I have only 3 cherries done, and here those the ones that I changed to half stitches I have in full stitches, so it's hard to do on 18 count in white stitches, like really nice and neaty. So, and I have to count a lot, so that's why I have grid there. But this one now, I'll tell you, I have 20% done, so it's fully going the same, like it's the design done. And I'll show you now in my cross stitch saga how it's gonna look like all together. So those 2 WIPs in one, 2 in 1, there you go. I bought 1 kit. I have some anchor threads, and I'll be just adding on some threads to this one, and I'll make 2 out of 1. So I add already 32 count fabric, linen, and I add on some threads as well. Chart itself is really big, so I didn't want to use it, so I downloaded the XSD file, and there are some mistakes. So anyway, I have to look at the main chart as well. Organization, it's in the box, the chart and the preview, if I find it, will be in my folder for the next times. But I see it's easier now to show in a cross stitch saga how it's gonna look like. I don't have to look for those previews. It's just interesting because on the preview, actually everything, all the information is written, how many colors, what's the size and stuff like that. So but anyway, whenever I finish them too, so I will compare the sizes and so on. That would be it. I'm actually thinking now if I won't have to do the third part, because I see still 4 boxes and some WIPs in the bags, but now I'm not sure if I'm gonna show you even those ones that I put away ages ago. Probably those the ones that I really want to stitch, and I'm still moving them once in a while, like, you know, well, moving from place to place, I could say, not just stitching. So now in front of you, there is Mirabilia. It's Villa Mirabilia. Oh, I found my golden metallic. Yay! I found it. I found it. I found my metallic. Yeah, and I blamed different design for that. Oh, I'm so happy. So that was the restart. I started on this one, and then I figured that I won't have enough space to finish it. So I didn't took out anything, because here was like over 3,000 stitches. I don't have that written anywhere, I think so, but it's like, yeah, over 3,000 stitches. So I have this one here started on a chocolate Ada, and now I'll show you exactly what do we have here. Maybe I'll put the color in my saga. And we have Villa Mirabilia. This is not produced anymore. It's out of production like ages ago. And this is Nora Corbett design. Oh, she's beautiful. Her dress and everything. I had to pause it, and I actually lost the where I was talking about. My kiddo came back, and she was very noisy, so I had to pause it. Anyways, her dress is amazing, and all the dust coming from fabrics and everything, since they actually they are like ages. And this is here dark chocolate fabric. I found really hard to stitch on it for some reason. I'm not afraid of a dark fabrics, but this chocolate one, I don't know how it's done or what's going on with it, but I don't see holes at all. So I don't know, maybe it was because I didn't get a proper lamp before or something, but I didn't stitch that much. So I'll be putting in a frame whenever I have one free, and I'll be stitching it because she's in my top 10. And this is lovely design. I can't wait to do her huge massive dress. And this is not standard design because it's a bit bigger than well, if you need let's say wouldn't leave any space, like, you know, in a design before framing, so probably would be enough 50 by 70 centimeters, like a fat quarter or something like that. But I would suggest to get a bigger fabric for that, at least longer. So because she wouldn't fit in one big piece, like the ones that come in standardly from the shops. So that's why I started on a dark chocolate one, and I just kept this one for some time, just, you know, to remember that I did something with that already. And it's on it, like, it looks totally different threads and everything on this fabric, and so cool because I see on one and then I get on another one a totally different thing, like it looks like totally different thing. So anyways, that's my Mirabilia, and I think so that's my second Mirabilia. I don't have any more of them started yet. I have Lanart upside down in Nurgel square hoops. I don't know if you can actually call them hoops, probably frames, because I have small bit over here, if you see, stitched, and it wouldn't be seen like when I put up. So you see below written, and a little bit of some greenery here. Last time, if I showed, I don't remember, I had here lavender done, but I had to take it out. So here is a progress, the one that I actually didn't stitch, but took it out. And it was minus 80, but I think so I had more than 80 taken out, because I definitely like 200 had to take it out. So I don't know where I made a mistake. It was something's wrong with the stitches, so I took out left only these. I counted absolutely everything is fine, so I counted these, and then from here I'm gonna go up and finish the lavender. But I'll be counting from the letter L down, and then I'm gonna be stitching this part as well down, because I was thinking to go down on this one and then start from the bottom to top, because I found it easier for me to stitch from the bottom to top. So this is Lanard blue, and this is a lavender wreath with the butterflies and the birdhouse and the birdies, the two birdies, by the way. I actually didn't see the first one, the one that in the birdhouse already. So I like this design. It's very nice. It's going easy, well, not that easy, but still easy. And I'm stitching that on linen, 32 count linen, because originally that would be, I think so, 28 or 30 or something like that count. So I'm stitching on 32, and I like the design. I like the threads, the ones that I'm using, the DMCs, and what I don't like, so I can't stretch the fabric properly. It doesn't go into any frames or anything like that, and either it's really a bad way cut or something, because I can't make it straight. So that's why I have that in hoops, and I'll be stitching that probably on Postlock floor stand. Then I had one more box written Dome 4 Seasons, but I don't know where the fabric is. and I think so that fabric I'm using for something else already, and the progress is just the threads and organizer is in the box. So that WIP I'm gonna be taking out and I'm not gonna be stitching. So one less to show, yay! So this one is one of the longest ones as well, and I'll be putting in the box somewhere close already. Finally, three, the last ones, the ones that I have opened. So the thing is that not all of them I have to show any progress in them, because I have, let's say, 2 pieces done out of one kit and another kit is still with organizer over there. So 3 of them from MP Studio, smaller parts, and by the way, I forgot yesterday to show one of the not yesterday, but in the previous video when I did with the finishes, I forgot to show one more finish, the one I had in May, and I'll show you now, because there is a little of progress of another one. So let's start then with the finish. So that was the finish, the one that I had, and then I have another one started. That's the macaroons over here, and then I need to do this one and this one, and it will be in. So this one as well going into the box somewhere close that I actually finished, because I have organizer over there as well. Then I have this one, I have finished whiskey and I have finished vodka. Now I have beer and I need to do this brandy or whatever it is. So that's what I have in that, and that's gonna be the very quick ones. And I have stitched now these 2, and I don't have any progress except for all those numbers here falling apart because of the very bad quality organizer here, and I need to stitch only them 2. So these have saga as well, and they will be definitely stitched soon enough. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm actually very tired. I hope you not get tired like watching and listening what I'm talking about. So thanks for everybody for likes and subscriptions, and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.